Hi everyone, let's talk about Homesteaders, which is on Kickstarter right now for a brand new TMG Anniversary Edition. I can't really talk about the new stuff that's in there, I can talk about the normal game Homesteaders though. And it's one of those where I've kind of heard about it for a while, heard good things about it, but probably mainly because it's been out of print for so long, never got a chance to play it or got hold of it myself. And I'm really glad that I've played it now. This is Paul Grogan's copy, by the way. Thanks, Paul, for lending it to me. Yeah, it's a really nice auction game where there's so much to think about. Where I say about every game, but yeah, there's not really a big penalty for not getting something. Usually in auction games, you can really feel, you know, really feel beaten down by that. But I really like this track where, you know, you can pick more and more powerful things, but get options that are just right for you at the time. You know, the first option in there is a trade token, but that might be the thing that you desperately need that time, towards the end, especially when you need to be getting rid of any surplus basic resources that you don't want towards the end. Or maybe you really want to build up the railroad tracks as much as you can so you can get some nice easy income, and then the buildings towards the end are going to give you points for all of that, or just keep recycling them in for 3 points every time that you pass. That's a really nice thing. I do like auctions where you have, you know, set increments, and you know it's going to jump up more and more as the bids get higher and higher. I really like that in Stockpile, for example, where it's not just an arbitrary thing of, you know, you're naming values and then the other person just says one more than that constantly, and it can go on and on. You know, as the bids get higher and higher, as the stakes get higher, you're going to have to put a lot more on there. You know, bidding from 9 to 12, 12 to 16, 16 to 21. And if if for some reason you want to pay 21 for something, then that's it. You've got that. just relax. I like the 3 and 4 player game is based on the thing where somebody is going to lose out every time. That's why there's, you know, a nice little consolation for people that pass. And I think the 2 player game does a nice job of that. Obviously, it can't really simulate, you know, another person in there taking buildings away or, you know, basing their decision on anything. But I do like the, you know, if a lot of people have had to pass, or maybe you've passed through choice, but if a lot of people have passed, then the dummy player is going to take it a little easier on you and give you a lower thing to bid past in the future rounds. But if everybody keeps paying out and bidding more and more, then the thing that the dummy player bids on is going to get really high. I do really like that system. The game as it goes on, I like the, you know, the scarcity of the buildings. You know, there's a ticking clock on how long the settlement things are going to be out, and then the town things. The wipe towards then is really nice as well. When it gets to the city phase in round 9, where absolutely everything disappears, and if you haven't built it by now, then tough luck. And yeah, I suppose that could be a bit of a hurdle in the beginning. You're going in blind to that last phase for your first games anyway, where you're not really sure what's going to be worth points. So there's usually a building for everything that you've done. You know, a building that gives you bonus for having a lot of yellows, a lot of blues, a lot of reds, a lot of workers, a lot of railroad tracks. There's going to be something there that's going to help you, but some might be really scarce that you might not know about earlier on. But it's going to get more comfortable with repeat play, as are all of the buildings. You know, knowing that, you know, income is going to cut off in that last phase. You're not going to get any buildings that help you at all. Now it's all about points, using what you've built up. It can you can fall behind in this, like in anything really. If you haven't built your engine well at all in the beginning, you're going to find it much more of a struggle towards the end. Like I think I did okay for myself. I got more than enough of a few things for myself in the playthrough, but especially for Marty, I'd done a good job at, you know, he got bonus for selling things and he got loads of resources without really having to put any workers or anything, but he didn't really generate many trade tokens, and that's, you know, that was the missing piece to his strategy. It can be easy to, you know, get stuck behind in that and then get to a point where, okay, well, I need to pass in this round, but it's the last round of the town phase, and so I can't really do anything about that. Maybe sometimes if money is your problem, then you just need to go into debt, and that can be, I know that Rach, who I play almost all of my games with, really doesn't like going into debt in games, and so yeah, if that may be just specific to her, but you know, if that's an issue for you, it's got debt in it. And yeah, that's always, I do like the gamble of that, where you don't really know if if the debt is going to be worth it. You know, how far into it do you go? It's an auction. How big a hole are you going to dig yourself in order to win this tile to let you get this? Wouldn't it be okay just to get a different coloured tile this round instead? Or is it absolutely vital that all of these things are going to disappear now, and I absolutely need to get that this round? No matter what you bid, I have to just go into debt. And the debt is crushing in this as well, because it feels terrible that I'm digging myself this big hole, and every single one of these that I take, I'm only getting $2 more. But yeah, I really like it as a system. It's been a bit of an emergency playthrough this, because the Kickstarter campaign is very soon. But yeah, for my one proper 2-player play of it, I have really enjoyed this. Obviously, someone that's played it once, throw all my opinions away, but always throw them all away. Just go and see the playthrough for yourself. That's what it's there for, really. That's what you can hopefully make your mind up from seeing the game in action. But yeah, from the limited amount that I've seen, I'm definitely interested in playing it some more. It's got to go back to Gaming Rules HQ for now, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to what TMG are going to do with it, and to hopefully playing that version in the future. But yeah, you can go to the campaign page or check out the playthrough for yourself and see all of the lovely stuff that's in those. But thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you for the next game. Bye.